But we're live. Hello, everybody. Um, yeah, impromptu one. We're doing it quick. Oh, I need to turn this volume down. Oh man, how frantic. Um, 1 second. Blah 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 blah. Yep, we're doing this. Teams are coming out for the Six Nations. First match for England, first match for Ireland in Dublin. Ireland versus England in the Six Nations. It's all kicking off, and we're going to do a watch along. How exciting! I need to be back in a second. This thing went live way faster than I planned. Emma. Okay, we're here, guys. We're here. We're starting. We're starting. We are here. We are here. Just getting a few things ready off camera. Had to be done. That live button was a little bit too exciting. But we're here. The anthems are being sung. We got, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Sandy Jones Show. Here we go. Long live our noble king. This is it, guys. Rugby. Rugby. Du, 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 du. Okay. We're representing with the only rugby top I own, which is actually from an original from like 2009, I think. It's a team that doesn't exist anymore. London Wasps. Steve Borthwick's England. I'm so completely out of touch with rugby that all the people who I used to watch are now coaching the teams. There's a couple who are still playing, which is amazing when you see it. But Steve Borthwick's England. And Ireland's banger of an anthem is on now. It's been years since I played any rugby, but I was a very active rugby player back in the day at school and high school and a bit at university. Prop forward, as you can see. And yeah, just completely out. I'm so out of touch that I looked this up, this club that I have the shirt for, and it turns out they don't exist anymore. Two or three clubs from the Premier League have gone out of business. I knew they didn't have a stadium and there was all this trouble, but that's a sign of age, isn't it? When you think you support a club and then you kind of forget about them. You put the top on to watch England play rugby with an English club rugby team that you thought you owned, and then it turns out they've actually gone bankrupt. They don't exist anymore. So we're kind of representing both here. So Ireland get two anthems. That's a bit cheeky. We've got the London Wasps, obviously London, and then they were based in Coventry, which is pretty far away. And we've got Magners here. Magners, probably the best Irish cider. Glory. Da, da, da. To be fair, Ireland have got a banger of an anthem. Du, 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 du. Ireland. Ireland. It is pretty good. That'll get you going. I was at a game once in Murrayfield. I used to live in Scotland, and a few of my friends. I always supported England, but obviously, when it was Scotland playing someone else, I would support them. Um, Actually, that's a lie because so many people used to used to hate me for supporting England, I used to actively support the other team a little bit as well. But anyway, on this occasion, I was about 20 years old, I think, and with my uni rugby team and a few other guys, we went to Murrayfield in Edinburgh to watch Ireland Scotland, and the anthems were absolutely epic. So imagine the full Scottish stadium singing. Pretty much everyone sang both anthems because those two countries, those two teams really like each other. Just a quick look at the teams here. If I remember, if I see if I recognize anyone, um, I don't recognize a single name on the Irish team. I haven't really been tuning into rugby for a long time, so these are all new names to me. I recently watched the game where I think uh, New Zealand pipped England for a test win. Hold on, here we go. And there was a couple of England names that I remember. So we've got Itoje. Okay, he's the captain. I remember him. Ben Curry. I think I remember him, or at least there was another Curry. Alex Mitchell, he was yeah he's rings a bell, and this guy Marcus Smith, I think he's half Filipino. I was watching him for the first time in the last game. He was unbelievable. What a great number 10, and just the conversions were just ridiculous. This guy was popping them in from all over. So actually, really excited about this. Haven't watched the opening Six Nations match for years. And what else do I remember from that trip to Murrayfield? We were all because it was like a rugby social with the club I was playing for. We were all wearing like our club outfits, the jacket and all that stuff. And from Glasgow, we started drinking, and then we got into that. We just got taxis to Edinburgh, which is like about an hour and 20 minutes. So we all just piled into taxis, which back like now I just would never take a 1 hour and 20 minute taxi. So silly. And one other thing I remember was the queue. I think it was to get into the stadium. There was a long queue of some sort, and uh, it was so long that it was going to take a couple of hours to do this queue. I think it was the queue to get into the pub outside the stadium, something like that. And it was so busy that people were one person would stay, and then the rest of the group would go and have a few more beers in the pub. Oh my god, he's through. No, and then they would come back and kind of get this save the space. And we did it as well, obviously our group. And then when we got back, the queue had moved along, and we just kind of rejoined the people at the front, and we just climbed the barrier to get back with our friends, and these security guys just came over and pulled us out like forcefully, and we're like, what are you doing? How dare you jump? And we were like, we were here before, we were here, someone else was saving our spot, everyone's doing it. And they were like, they eventually calmed down, but they were like, "This do you realize how stupid this is? There's 1,000 people waiting here. You can start a riot here. This is a queue to a pub. Ireland versus Scotland. All the fans are wanting to go in, and you guys are seen jumping over the barrier. You're lucky we're not giving you a hiding. These guys were absolutely raging, but we talked them down, and I'm pretty sure we all had a shot together at the end, so it was all fine. But here we are in the game, 1 minute in. 1 minute in. The feed's already frozen, which is fantastic. So we're going to refresh that. But it was an England kickoff. They kept possession, and then Ireland managed to kick it away and get up the pitch a little bit. And then the feed froze. And here comes the first cat appearance of the day. Hello. Say hi to the people. 1 minute 40. We've got the feedback. Everything is cool. Yeah, so I remember this Itoji guy. Big up and under, advantage England, and here they come from the halfway line. There he is, that number 10. He's unbelievable, this guy. What a burst of pace. Crazy. So dynamic as a number 10, just finding those little lines. Absolutely crazy. Grinding through the gears, as the commentator just said. Here he is on the left. More phases and phases. This is really, really fast start from both teams, from England especially. The big prop forward number one bursting through. Crossfield kick into the corner. Oh, and it's a little bit too far, so it's a throw in for Ireland. What a start to this game. I love the way that number 10 plays, man. So cool. He just picks the ball up, one quick little feint, and he sees this channel and just goes for it. Makes about 20 yards. So much pace, really athletic, and indeed. Say hello to the people, please. You happy? He's happy. So Kelleher with the throw here. I was always at the front of the line out, and usually unable to pick the guy up properly. So, or at least keep them in the air. There was always one dude who played number two, Tommy. Shout out to Tommy. Me and him had such a good chemistry to get him up at the line out, because apart from that, it was actually really hard to do. Ireland might have a bit of a problem here. Number 14 is hobbling, and that's not just his last name, that's the action that he's doing. Number 14, hobbling for Ireland. He's not good. He's not good. Something's wrong with him. Henshaw. Blood replacement, it says, but didn't see any blood. Looked more like a twist. Um, I think. Oh yeah, let's. The other scores from the start of the tournament are pretty mad actually. Let me just get this charger so I can plug that in here, and we can look at those other scores. I was blown away with uh, Wales. What has happened to Wales? If anyone knows, like I said, I'm a bit out of touch, and I just simply don't know what's going on. But um, why was it 43 France, Wales nil? 43 nil. That's like losing 8-0 in football. That is absolutely bonkers. So, can someone please say, if you're a rugby fan and you're watching this, why Wales are so terrible that they didn't get a single point? Like, when do you ever see that? I think back in the day, the wooden spoon Italy and Scotland back then, Scotland were no good when I was watching. Um, they still scored a point. You would get a cheeky penalty here and there or a drop goal. 43 nil. That is mind blowing. I don't know if the game has changed, if the rules changed. Do you get 20 points for a try now? I have no idea, but that was a late hit there from the England player as he kind of blocked the Ireland kick. Nothing given though. And we got the ball back 6 minutes in. There's that number 10. He's just picking up these little passes every single time. Really good. Loads of phases here, and he's going for an up and under now for the winger. Number 14 goes up for it. Ireland capture the ball. Scotland as well, man. Scotland 31-19 against Italy earlier today. Scotland have had a resurgence in the last few years. They were like the joke team when I used to watch and play. So cool to see them pushing on. And now, in my opinion, we just need England to win this game and to get off to a winning start. Had an absolute heartbreaker at the World Cup. That was the last kind of thing I tuned into. Before that, it had literally been years, but would be really cool if England can win the Six Nations. And I'm definitely going to be available to watch the final day. So I hope it goes right down to the wire on the final day, and then England can win it. Female lineswoman. Never seen that before. That is that certainly wasn't around when I was watching back in the day. So there you go. Um, what else is going on? So we have. I think there's some new rules about tackling. It's something like you can't. It used to be shoulder to down to your shoulder down, but I think there's now something about that you have to kind of put something over the shoulder. I don't know what it was. There was some kind of controversy about a tackling rule change. Um, Rugby tackle rule change. Yeah, so 24-25 is the high tackling. Uh, it's the base of sternum. So it used to be from the neck down, but now it's kind of from the sort of chest down. So that was last year. It's been a year since they've implemented that. I don't know what that's been like. Let me know if you've been watching and you care or you know anything about it. Danny Care. Speaking of Care, Danny Care was a fantastic. I think he was a number 10 for England back in the day. I'm doing the most English and Irish thing possible. I'm not drinking a Guinness. I'm drinking a cup of tea with the game. So I had to pour myself a tea. Here's that massive. Is he a center or a prop? Nowadays, you don't really know the difference between a center and a prop in terms of size. They're all absolute beasts. I think our smallest player. Oh, and he's through. Try for England. It's Murley with a beautiful try from a cheeky little kick through. I think it was our number 10 who did that. Was it? Caden Murley, first cap, first try. Look at him go. Rocking a tash. It was the Smith number 10, wasn't it? Yes. No. He offloaded it to that number 13. Yep, Lawrence. And Lawrence gets the ball gets the ball back. Clean ball. And then it's flicked through, and this guy on his debut in Dublin scores the first try for England right in the corner. No messing around, straight down, and he puts his hand up in jubilation. Number 10, shot clock. That's new. Didn't used to have that in my day. 6, 5, 4, 3. So you can't really waste time here. What a kick that is. This number 10 is unbelievable. Is he the Filipino Johnny Wilkinson? I don't know, but he's unbelievable. I've watched him play 3 or 4 times, and every time I'm blown away by how good he is. He's really, really good. That's really cool, man. What a start. 7-0 England in Dublin at the Aviva. The fans are going wild. Oh, and it's a terrible knock on from the kickoff. Ireland have a scrum inside the England 22. Not a good reaction after the goal, after the try. Cheers, everybody. That's convenient. Got a little box there. I could rest my tea on. Yeah, he's just messed up. Just dropped out of his hand completely. So, yeah, really good position here for Ireland on the 22. The pack weight is a little bit heavier for England, 925 kilos amongst the 8 players. That's actually okay. So it's 120 kg per person on average. I guess that is massive. I just thought that maybe the sheer physicality, the levels would be like the whole thing would weigh well over 1,000 by now. But no, I think these boys are big, but they're lean. Got a ref cam. That's new. Ref's got obviously a camera on his chest or something. He's coaching the scrum. I'm quite keen to hear the scrum call as well, because that changes every few years. When I used to play, it was crouch, touch. So crouch, touch, pause, engage, and you were about 1.5 meters apart. Before that, the rules were it was about almost 3 meters, 2.5 meters apart, and it was just crouch, engage. Then they changed it for safety reasons to crouch, touch, pause, engage. Now it's something like crouch, engage, bind or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the call is, but it's again totally different. Here come Ireland trying to get ball out quick to the wing, but they couldn't. They've got an advantage though. Hands in the ruck. He's kicked it through. They're trying to sneak it through, and it's gone to an England hand from the backwards throw, and it goes back to the penalty. So Ireland are going to get the chance to make some points now. 12 and a half minutes gone in the game. And oh, actually, they're not taking points. They're kicking it. They're going for the line out. Wow, that is attacking intent from the heavier pack. They're lining up for the line out in the 5 meter line of the England half. The number 2, Kelleher for Ireland, drying the ball with a white towel. What a time to be alive, people. What a time to be alive. Here come Ireland in the maul. Have the maul's rule changed? I just don't know. I simply don't know. Itoje is breaking through the middle. He's on the Irish side of the maul. Maul's collapsed naturally. Maul's collapsed naturally. Here come Ireland. They've got the ball out. Were they all offside? Yeah, they were all offside. And here they come again. They've got another penalty. Surely they're going to take a kick if this for some reason breaks down. But they're going through the phases. The forwards are rucking. Here they come again. They've lost the ball, but it's still there, number 10. And this time he's lost it, and then it's bounced kindly, but they're going to go back to the penalty. I've got an Irish colleague who I work with, so I'm not working tonight, luckily, which is why we're watching this. But next time I see him, which is, I think, Thursday, this would be some nice bragging rights. So we definitely want to win for that reason too. But here we are. It's another, they're taking a tap and go from the 5 meter line, trying to sneak in. They're 1 meter away here, Ireland. Just need to recycle some clean ball. Not that time. England doing well to defend. Here they come again as a pack this time. Getting closer and closer. Come on, England. Come on, defence. And they're going to the backs. What a tackle that is from number 10, Smith. Man of the match so far. 15 minutes in. Ireland losing the ball here. It's a little bit scruffy. It's on the deck. They've picked it up though. Clean Ireland ball on about the 15-meter line. Oh, he's on the wrong side there. It's another penalty, but they've lost the ball. And it goes back for another penalty. I used to hate that when you get stuck on the other side of the ruck and you genuinely really trying to get away, but you just can't because it's such a melee. Let me just quickly start this. Have you liked and subscribed? Yes. No. But I will now. Got our first like on the stream. Thank you very much, sir or lady, whoever you are. And here we go. Here we are. It was Itoje. No, he's the captain speaking. I think he's going to have a word with the team. I'm blown away by this number 10, Smith. He is really, really good. I think they're going to go for points now. It would make sense. No, they're not. They're going to go for another tap. What is happening here? What is happening here? They're going for another tap. Ireland have the minerals. Here we go. It's a bit more cheeky this time. It's loose and he's snuck in. It's a try for Ireland. Well played, just chipping away at it, and the opportunity arose. 7-5. They're definitely going to get this conversion, so it's going to be 7-7, ladies and gentlemen. 15 minutes gone. And all of this, actually, if you cast your minds back just 5 minutes, all of this comes from the Ireland kickoff and a silly unforced error, a very bad drop ball and knock on from the kickoff. The England player just unable to catch it properly and giving away a scrum, which led to all of these other penalties and these constant phases of play. Oh, they're checking something. They're checking something. TMO. Back in the day, VAR, man. VAR in football is new. TMO in rugby is not new. TMO's been around for 30 years. They've been doing that. So they're checking something. He's done the old fake box. What are they checking here? So they're saying that, yep, and that's correct. There's an Ireland player in the ruck who's off his feet and he's got his arm hooked around the leg of the England defender, which technically prevents the English defender from playing a defensive move at the ruck, and therefore it's no longer going to be a try. So it's going to be a penalty against Ireland, and it's gone back to 7-0. Those are those little cheeky things that you get away with when there's no TV, when there's no TMO, no VAR. There was always like a couple of players who did those little things when no one was looking, like hold on to someone in the ruck or push the ball out with your hands even though you're in the ruck and you're not allowed to touch it. So brilliant for me and all England fans. It's a beautiful kick from the 5 all the way up to the halfway line. That was an excellent kick. 40-yard territory gain from, was it Swade? I'm not sure what the guy's name is. Um, and it is back to 7-0, which is fan dabby dozy, if you ask me. Ireland substitution again. Is it the blood reversal? It is. Cowan Dickey, the England number 2, taking the throw. It's a nice line out. Lineouts have been good. It's really just that one major unforced error so far for England. Ruck is formed, and big up and under. Have we kept the ball? We haven't. Ireland have it, and they've got an advantage from a knock on the halfway line. Ireland coming through the phases now. 17 minutes gone. Every back has touched the ball in this phase, except the outside winger, who's actually in the ruck defending the ball. It's gone back to the number 10. It's quite slow ball, and Itoji's right on him. That was great play. Oh, and he's intercepted it. Number 12, it's going to be a try. It's a try for England. The number 9. Oh no, it's a tap on. Oh man, this is an exciting game. I thought that was a try. Ooh, they've judged it as forward from Itoji, but did he touch that? He probably did touch it. It was very what would you call uh opportunistic of the England player to catch the ball in midair and then to find the free man running through. I suppose he did barely touch it, so it's a scrum to Ireland in between the 22 and the 10 from halfway line. 18 minutes gone. What an exciting game so far. Really, really fun. Really glad we did this. Ref cam. Right, let's hear the call. Crouch. Bind. So it's still crouch, bind, set, I think, these days. Crouch, bind, set. Crouch, bind, set. Which is very different to, it's like crouch, bind, already get ready, and then set, which means start driving. Steve Borthwick, England head coach, back in his day, it was crouch, engage. Then it became crouch, touch. So you're not engaging, you just crouch, touch, pause, engage. So you still have like the oomph. But this is more just like, all right, guys, let's just all intertwine and then start pushing. Definitely a lot safer, but is it as fun? I don't know. Is the science so clear that doing this prevents X number more neck injuries, head injuries? England are breaking the number 11. These guys have pace, man. Number eight's absolutely offside there, surely. Didn't manage to get the ball, luckily. England breaking through. Good rucking. Good keeping of the ball here. Bang. Brilliant rucking. Here we come again. Itoji. Just quick recycled ball here. Oh, down the wing here. Is he still inside? He is. And he's been knocked out. So it's a throw, probably to Ireland, right? In about roughly their 15-yard line in their half. So very exciting. Very exciting game. Just really quick ball, man. What a tackle that is. Just last ditch hand tap to knock the number 14 off balance. And then the next defender could come in and properly tackle him. So we're 20 minutes 25, sorry, 20 minutes 24 seconds into the game. There's a pause for an injury. Um, one of the Pacific Islanders playing for Ireland is injured. I don't know what his name is, but he's an absolute unit of a man. And looks like we're going to restart the game now. A little high vis jackets on the pitch, so probably not starting immediately, but any second. Cheers, everyone. So I'm really glad this still fits me. I was a much younger man when I bought this, so very, very happy about that. Ireland with a kick from deep, straight out into touch, but obviously it was within the 22, so it's a 35-meter territory gain. Throw in to England roughly at the halfway line. Quickly taken line out. Trying to secure the ball here. 21 minutes in. And here we go. Ooh, good kick closed down, but it's gone straight to the Ireland player. And he's called the mark. You don't see that often, a mark called. The number 9 Mitchell for England's also really good. That Mitchell Smith partnership, 9 and 10, solid. That's an absolute shocker from the Ireland player, from the mark in his own 22, straight down the middle. And the England fullback can just have a free run, gets it all the way up to the 10. Itoji, Smith, out all the way to the winger who kicks it down the wing. It needs to go out here. It doesn't. Ireland keep it in. They've got the ball now. 5-meter line. Playing a bit of tennis now. And it's a throw into Ireland. Again, in the middle of the park. Buzzing game, though. We're 1/4 through. It's been non-stop action. And it's an England throw. Sorry, England throw in the Ireland 10. Second cat is probably going to make an appearance any moment. She's a little bit of a diva, so she might just take her time and slowly saunter in at some point. England keep the ball from the line out and from the first ruck. Here comes the wave. So Smith gets the ball, kicks it through. It's a bit of a, it's definitely high and it's caught well from the England player. Not many opportunities there to run onto it because it wasn't that deep, but a high kick and he's kept hold of it well. Ireland are rucking well here. Oh, wow. They've rucked their way through. Nothing more satisfying as a forward, I would say, probably in the whole of the rugby game, than winning the ball over in the ruck legally. When you're on your feet, you're going straight through the middle, you ruck through and you get the ball and you get it onto your side of the ruck. And the referee blows the whistle for a penalty to you because they're preventing you from getting hold of it illegally. Someone in the ruck is stopping you. There's no better feeling. That and holding up a try. Holding up a try from a maul or even just a one-on-one where you put yourself underneath the ball. I celebrated those moments almost as much as I did the few times that I scored points. Um, so that was that's always such an amazing feeling. Here we go. Uh, Ireland recycling the phases now from the England 10. They've got plenty of space here to run into. It's gone to the winger. He's got the pace. It's Itoje stopping him. That is the England try line right there. Here comes the number 8. Is he going to break through? It looks like he might. He's not. Here comes the second cat. It's all kicking off here. It's another penalty to Ireland. It's going to be a booking here. It is. It's a yellow card for England. Too many penalties, man. He's telling the captain. He's walked right over to Itoje and he's giving him a very much of a dressing down, and he's booked England's number 10. Smith has been booked. A cynical penalty given away to prevent a goal scoring opportunity, and Ireland have the chance here to take points, but they're not going to do it. They're going to go again, I think, for the tap, or they're going to kick and go for a line out. Looks like a line out. Yep, they're doing that. Line out to Ireland on the 5. 10-minute sin bin for the England talisman, Marcus Smith, number 10. And anything can happen here, guys. We're one player down. Managed to defend all of the phases in the last Ireland attack, albeit giving away penalties and getting a little bit lucky with the disallowed try. But here come Ireland. They've got numbers in the forwards, but Itoje is always up, perfectly off the line. Here they come again. There's going to be quite a few phases to deal with here. Oh, it's a penalty to England. Holding on in the scrum, in the ruck, sorry. It's a fantastic rucking effort from the England team. Obstruction. Let's have a look at this. So, ruck is formed. Oh, I see. Almost, I think we used to call that crossing. He's prevented the England player from making the tackle on the guy on the ball, even though he didn't have the ball. Jones Engineering adverts along the side. Maybe the one day a Sandy Jones comedy ad ringing around the Aviva for the Six Nations. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Right now, I've got 2 cats enjoying the game with me. Actually, in fact, I'm going to wait for the halftime, and then I'll show you this situation unfolding right now. But one is here, and England Ireland 7-0. Great get out of jail moments here for England, and they've had a chance to kick it away all the way to the halfway line. It's a brilliant kick, taken quickly, the line out by Ireland. Here they come, trying to bash through. I would love to, yeah, so shout out to Hussam Khan. I would absolutely love to do that, but unfortunately you're not allowed to do that because if you do that, the stream will get taken down. I'm not allowed to show something that's live. The best I can do is tell you the time. So 27 minutes, 20 seconds, 21, 22, and then you can find your own stream and we can watch it together. You can kind of have me as the commentary, so to say, do a watch along. But as much as I would love to show the game, I can't. This is the best. This is the best we can do. I will start using some software soon on my laptop, and then I can actually have a clock where the clock will tell you the minutes of the game I'm on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you do, man. Thanks for understanding. Love to you, man, though. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for getting involved. Leo, how's it going, my friend? I think you're probably right. Like in my lifetime, Scotland have just done an absolute U-turn. Um, I used to watch Scotland just be the wooden spoon every year, and really, it was like between them and Italy, who's worse kind of thing. And Scotland are now serious, serious rugby team. Penalty there to England. Not sure what happened. So if we can survive this wave down to 10 men for another 6.5 minutes, without conceding any points, it was Ireland's number 14 breaking through, tackled, and then he holds onto the ball. He holds onto the ball in the ruck. Can't be doing that. Um, but yeah, this is this is it, man. Where am I from? So it's a complicated question, but I was born in England. I've got Mauritian and Bolivian heritage, but I spent my whole life kind of moving around a lot, and I spent a long time in Scotland when I was a kid. So the teams that I like in Scotland, sorry, in rugby, the main one is England. I'm an England fan. I have a soft spot for Scotland, just like I did at the Euros. And if you haven't yet, and you're watching this and you're enjoying the vibe, you've got to go watch the Euros series that I put on my YouTube channel here in a playlist called Euro 2024. It was here in Germany where I live, and I went down to the fan zone almost every day and had such a good time interviewing people, watching the matches, reacting, and everything. So get involved with that if you haven't already. Leo's giving us some updates here. The last eight, here we go. Hearts beat Dundee 5-0. Wow. Hibs beat Aberdeen 2-0. Wow, Aberdeen absolutely in the mud. What a fall from grace it's been for Aberdeen in the second half of this season. Really, absolutely awful. Nottingham Forest 7, Brighton 0. Nottingham Forest 7, Brighton 0. How has that happened? How has that happened? Brighton, 7 goals conceded. That is absolutely crazy. When I become a big YouTuber, I'll still reply to Who's Ham Cat. Of course I will, man. You're here at the bottom. If this is a crypto you have bought at the exact right time, and I will always remember Hussam Khan because you commented early on and you got involved, just like Leo, just like Monica, just like Alex, a couple of people who always pop up on the stream. You have no idea how much I appreciate it, really. Just trying to get this thing going. And whether there was one person in here or 50 or 50,000, I would still just be doing it because I really enjoy doing it. So the fact that even a handful of people like yourselves tune in and seem to enjoy it, then that makes me over the moon. So really, really happy and really appreciate you guys being around for it. Honestly, 6-0 Leo Hearts beat Dundee. That is what's some absolutely bonkers results today. Really crazy results in the football. Um, we've got another game on later. We might even just keep streaming for that. It's Aston Villa versus Wolves, which is a big clash at the top of the table these days. A relegation clash back in the day. 30 minutes and 40 seconds gone in this rugby game. Ireland have the ball near the English. Yeah, Leo. 7-0. Did you watch any of that? Like, what's going on there? How can Brighton concede 7 goals? Forest have been on fire, but 7-0. And Fulham beat Newcastle as well. That's really good for me in terms of Chelsea, in terms of the table. So that means we're on 40 points. We're one behind Newcastle. We play West Ham on Monday. So if we win, we go above Newcastle into fourth, depending on the Man City result. So it's all open, man. It's all open. And Arsenal play tomorrow as well. They're on 47. Um, Bayern were winning 4-0 and ended up winning only 4-3 against Holstein Kiel. 3 goals from the away team in the last few minutes there. Later on today, we've got Union Berlin versus Leipzig, the big East Germany derby. Union have a big new manager, the ex-Hamburg manager nowadays. That should be fun watch. What a time to be alive, guys. What a time to be alive. 6-0 Hearts. Unbelievable. Everton beat Leicester as well. Everton flying with David Moyes part 2. Here come Ireland. Here come Ireland. You must be really happy, Leo. Scotland won today. Convincing victory against Italy. Here come Ireland. They've got numbers. It's the winger versus the winger, and he's tackled him well. The ball's in the ruck. It's loose. Here they come again. Oh, he's trying to find a gap there. Well blocked by England. 32 minutes and 41 seconds gone if you're following. Oh, and he's dropped it there. It's a knock on. At least a scrum to England now. Reset, reset. Kick it as far as you possibly can. 2 minutes until the number 10 gets back. And Italy came back to 1919. Did they? Wow. Did you? I have no idea what is going on. Okay. I was saying at the start of the stream, I think before you arrived, I used to watch a lot of rugby. I used to play a lot of rugby. And then there was a long period where I kind of just didn't follow it for a while. Been picking it up this season a little bit, just in the last kind of year or two. What has happened to Wales? Wales were the team. Like I think it's almost like Scotland have become what Wales were, this feared team outside of the kind of, you would say, traditional England, Australia, New Zealand, this kind of group. Wales lost 43-0, like no points whatsoever against France. That's wild. Hussam, yeah, I do watch cricket. Again, a little bit like the rugby. I was obsessed with it in sort of the early 2000s. That Ashes series, 2005, the one that finished in Edgbaston with all of those, your Flintoffs, your Harmisons, your Vaughan, the Simon Jones reverse swing and all that. Here come Ireland, they're breaking through, and it's going to be very likely a try. The number 9, he's done him. He's absolutely done him. And England were 20 seconds away from surviving the yellow card sin bin without conceding any points. But the number 9 has just absolutely rinsed the fullback, and he's broken through. Ireland get a deserved score, to be honest. Let's be real. And the number 11 low, just way too big, way too strong for number 9. No chance. Oh, he's just hit him with the reverse direction, and it's just way too easy, way too easy. But 35 minutes in, 5-7, probably going to get the score, so it's 7-7. So yes, we do watch cricket. We love the Ashes, especially, and it's been really good actually getting a little bit more into cricket recently too. Just kind of picking up all these sports that I used to watch religiously. He's missed it. He's hit the post. Could that be a big factor later in the game? They've missed the conversion. So it's 5-7. Ireland 5, England 7. England managed to survive the sin bin and still stay on top. Just 4 minutes to go in the first half. Kickoff from England. Here we go, people. Well taken by the Ireland forwards. The number 9 recycles the ball. And here they come. The phases have started. Ireland go right out to the wing first. Is he going to kick it? No, he doesn't. Step overs for days. The Ireland winger with the scrum cap on. Always found that funny, this wingers wearing scrum caps. I guess to each his own. I used to play as a forward and I couldn't stand the scrum cap. It was just so hot and annoying. Here we go. England have the ball now. just on the Ireland 10. Going through the phases here. Keep it. Don't give it away. Reset. Take the ruck. And here we go again. Is the number 10 back on the pitch? Yes, he is. Ooh. Nice kick through there. And it's an Ireland throw on about the 7 or 8 meter. Um, who will win it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think England have been lucky to only concede 5 points, to be honest. But England look really bright when they're going forward. This, I was saying, this number 10 for England, Smith, is unbelievable. He's got a really good eye for the space, the pockets to kick into. He's good at decision making. His conversion was unbelievable, and he's very dangerous. So I don't know. My heart says this is going to be probably like 2 more tries each. So it'll be a narrow victory to England, something like 21-18, but it could go either way, honestly. England got quite lucky that the Ireland try got ruled out because of their penalty in the ruck, or else this would be at least 10-7. So don't know. The whole thing. Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah, quite possibly. Obviously not Wales. What's happened to Wales? Are you watching rugby like in the last few years? That would have been absolutely unheard of 10 years ago. Wales to lose 43-0 to France in the first game of the Six Nations. Like that is hang your head in shame level performance by the Welsh team. That is just not okay. Yeah, 43-0. Do you know what happened there? Like what is that all about? Like how has that happened? How has that completely switched? That is crazy. Crazy result. 43-0 in rugby in an international to never in a not just a test match, but a Six Nations match to not even get 1 point on the board. Not even a single penalty or a single drop goal, nothing. One try, nothing. That is shocking. Blame Prince William. Yeah, maybe even blame Prince Andrew. Maybe he was involved. Who knows? But 2 minutes here to go until the halftime. Um, why does it say? Oh, okay. It says one try in the score. It says Ireland 5-1-1T and then England 7-1T. They tell you how many tries it is. I guess if there's a team that scores a lot of penalties, then you want to know if they scored penalties or tries. I guess points are points. Who really cares? But anyway, okay, here we go. England breaking through with the phases. Really good quick play. Been very impressed with the speed of the phases and the rucking. Here he is. He's broken all the way through. Massive moment for England. Number 9 takes the ball. Can he get it wide? Can he get it wide? They've got some numbers. That Ireland player's just dived straight over. Yep, that's the penalty. So you've got a penalty coming for England. They've got a chance here to just do something wild, or else we'll go back to the penalty. Really would be good to get some cheeky points here before halftime, right before halftime. Okay, lost the ball, which means penalty right underneath the posts, 20 meters out. This should be 100% 3 points, and therefore 5-10 in the first half. Last kick of the game. So, yeah, this is good. Yeah, no beers tonight, not at the moment. I'm on the tea. We've got some tea. I'm doing the most Ireland England rugby thing possible behind having a Guinness, and I'm having some tea. Couple of cup of tea, milky tea, strong and milky. How do you guys like your tea? I'm a strong and milky guy. It's got to be like strong taste of tea and a lot of milk. Hence the color. Oh, it's quite hot. Got the tea, got the cats. What more could you need? What more could you need? Ben Earl sounds like a writer in medieval times. Ben Earl, friends of Chaucer. Here we go. Last kick of the first half, and it's a beauty. Was it going to be anything else from this absolute beast? Number 10, the brand new Johnny Wilkinson for England. And we go into the half 5-10. 5-10, guys. And while we're here, why not just appreciate the technology that we have, the opportunities that we are given, the chances that we have to just spend a Saturday afternoon watching all kinds of sports and enjoying it together. Let's switch over and watch a little bit of Aston Villa versus Wolves. Why not? Let's treat ourselves, people. Let's treat ourselves. We're here. We might as well enjoy it. We might as well enjoy it. Aston Villa Wolves could really use a Wolves win here. Could really use a Wolves win. That would be absolutely sweet. I still can't get over Nottingham Forest 7-0 Brighton. That is one of a kind. No beers tonight. I had gunnies last night. Nice, nice, nice. Apart from comedy, what jobs are you doing? Save myself for 17th of March. So I have like loads of jobs, man. I do a lot of different stuff. So like you said, I do stand-up comedy. I'm doing this streaming stuff. Then on top of that, I work in a comedy club. So I do the door. I do like you would call it in the theater like an usher, like a door person that greets people, checks the tickets, seats them, all that kind of stuff. I work behind the bar at the comedy club as well. And I also have a part-time job working as a chef. So I'm basically just like all over the place, all over the time. And I love it. That's it's a busy life, but I absolutely love it. Um, I would like to be able to um, find a way that I can factor in being able to do this more often because I really liked doing the streams, but it doesn't always coincide with the rest of the commitments, you know? It's kind of like having commitments at different times of the day every day, plus trying to train jujitsu, plus, you know, having a partner and stuff going on in private life. So it's like I feel like I'm spinning a lot of plates, but there you go. That's how I like it. That's how it seems to have kind of landed, and can't complain whatsoever. You know what they say? You've got to make hay while the sun shines. The sun might not always be shining, as we know from the last few years. You never know what might happen, and all these things can just disappear. So let's running and gunning until further notice, basically, and meeting cool people like you guys makes it all worth it, to be honest. Um, Saved myself a 17th of March. What's happening 17th of March? Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. So 17th of March. Ooh, I've not got anything in for 17th of March. It's probably a big Rangers game, I would say, or a United game if I know you. 17th of March. What's happening 17th of March? At least Man United aren't the only team. 7-0. Haha, yeah, totally. Everton scored after 10 seconds. I did not know that. Maybe we should watch that. Let's watch this. I've got the Wolves Villa game on. This is a derby. These groups of fans absolutely hate each other. They're only about an hour apart. Maybe even less. It's maybe more like 45 minutes. So big, big Midlands derby this is. St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, mate. Of course. How silly of me. I should have known that. St. Paddy's Day. Old Firm on the 16th. Okay, I'm going to write that down as well. Old Firm on the 16th. I'd love to do a watch along for an Old Firm. If I can, I will. I always say that, like, if I can, I will. I would be here every single day if I could. Just got all these different things going on. And the goal is to keep this growing and keep doing it regularly so that this can become the priority. Do you know what I mean? I would absolutely love to do that. This and stand-up comedy, that would be the dream. If I can, make these two things the main focus. Because the other stuff I absolutely love doing it. I love cooking, I love working in the club, but obviously, you gotta pay your bills. You gotta continue to progress and all these things. So it makes sense in my mind to keep these plates spinning as long as possible, and hopefully the plates that I want to keep spinning get easier to spin. Does that make sense? Am I losing you with the analogy? I don't know. But here we are. 0-0, Wolves Aston Villa. And I still can't get over that result. 7-0. 7-0. You're a Brighton fan. You've just watched your team, and you went away today. You just watched your team concede 7 goals. 3 in the first half, 4 in the second. That is just head loss. Liverpool won again. Salah, 2 goals. 4-0 Everton as well. 4-0. Southampton won as well. That's a massive game at the bottom half of the table. They beat Ipswich. So Southampton are up to 9. Ipswich have 16 just above them, and Leicester and Wolves are both on 17. So I think if Southampton had lost that, it would have been pretty much game over for them, but they won. So they won away as well. Ipswich won, Southampton 2. We've got Union versus Leipzig kicked off 11 minutes in. And God, the Dandy Dons 2-0 again. What is going on? What is going on there? No longer living the Aber dream. No longer living the Aber dream. Arsenal Chelsea 16th of March. That's right. Oh, is it the 16th? I think it used to be the 15th. They keep changing the fixtures, man. I write it down and then it changes. It has changed. So yeah, Arsenal Chelsea on the 16th at 4 o'clock. We've got like you said, Celtic Rangers at 1:30 my local time. So in an ideal world, we'll be doing a stream. We will be there. Oh, and it's 1-0 Wolves. It is 1-0 Wolves. It is 1-0 Wolves, guys. I missed the goal. We're gonna watch it in a second. So this is till 3:30. Leo, man, you're keeping me right. I really appreciate it. Because yeah, it's hard to keep track of all this stuff. I put all the fixtures in my calendar and then it keeps changing. Rashford to Villa loan. I saw that. I saw that. I wonder if I just wonder if he's good enough for Villa these days. All respect to him. I think his best days are past him. And wow, that's a brilliant finish from Wolves. Lovely play. Very intricate little two-touch football in the middle of the park, going all the way forward. Beautiful run, beautiful time ball, and he's finished it from a very tight angle. Number 27, Martinez beaten at his near post, but just a really good shot. I don't think we can have too many complaints about the keeper. Great goal. That is 1-0 Wolves. That's really good for me, to be honest. That means someone's going out. What, tonight to celebrate these results? Quite potentially, quite potentially. Um, we've got England. Oh yeah, and on the 15th it's England Wales and Scotland France. That's what you get for wearing Wolves colours. Yeah, that's right. Anytime I need Wolves to win, or Partick Thistle, or who else plays in these colours? Who else plays in these colours? Dortmund. We've got Dortmund. Who else plays in these colours? Livingston. Livingston, gold and black. Partick Thistle is more like red and gold. I used to live right by their stadium, and I remember once it was when I was living there, the draw happened and Rangers got drawn away to Partick. So where I was living was just absolutely mobbed with Rangers fans. Obviously, it's like a home match for them away to Partick, and these Rangers fans just parking their cars and just taking over that part of Glasgow. Hull, yep. If you ever need a win from the Tigers. Who else have we got here? So we've got in February. What's going on in February? We've got Chelsea at Brighton in the FA Cup on the 8th, Saturday evening. We will be here for that one, for sure. Oh, phone is getting low on battery. Got to plug that in. Keep losing my cushion. It's annoying because one isn't enough. Two big ones is too much. The 1.5, this little one is good, but then the little one keeps slipping. So these are first world problems. What else? That would be the next Chelsea stream for sure. And another one, 25th, Chelsea versus Southampton. Chelsea Leicester, Saturday 8th of March. England Italy, Sunday 9th of March. Then, like we said, 15th, England Wales, Scotland France on the 15th. 16th of March, Old Firm, then Chelsea Arsenal. And loads going on after that. Chelsea Spurs, 3rd of April. There's a game, one or two games a week after that. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's a lot going on. The seasons are getting very hot right now. Loads of matches, loads of stuff happening. Oof, rough tackle from McGinn there. Has the rugby restarted? Let's check it out. Looks like it might have. Or maybe not. Gonna keep the Wolves match in a different screen, which I can't quite see. Yeah, we're just about to start the second half here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We've got a couple people watching. We've got a couple people who've liked the video. Thank you very much for doing that. Coverage will resume shortly, according to Peacock. And let's take this moment to bring you in behind the curtain and see the comfort of the cats, the stream cats. Cat number 1, cat number 2. Life is good for these guys. Hello. Hello, sweetie. Oh dear. Good times for them, man. Good times for them. So we're going to click that back in. All right. Carabao Cup. Yeah, Chelsea West Ham Monday. I'm hoping I have a show that night. So I'm hoping to get back in time and at least do some kind of a half stream or to stream the highlights, which I've done a few times. I'll just not catch any news and not even look at my phone. Get home, and as soon as I get home, I'll do a stream watching the highlights or watching the full replay. I don't know if I'll be able to do that one live. Um, Carabao Cup semi-finals. Um, let's have a look at that. We've got Arsenal, Newcastle, 5th of February. England Ireland is starting, guys. England Ireland is starting, kicking off right now. 5th of Feb. 5th of Feb. Wednesday, 5th of Feb. That's a no-go for me. 6th of Feb also. But when is the final? Because that's probably on a weekend. I would imagine maybe the 16th. I don't know when that is. Maybe I can watch the final of the Carabao Cup. Borussia Dortmund are trying to get Carne Chukwuemeka on loan. Still no striker, still no midfielder, still no centre back signed for Chelsea. Yeah, Curry. That's a player from the past, I think. T. Curry. Tim Curry? Tom Curry? If it's the same one, it looks like him. Either that or it's like a younger brother. Hey mate, how's it going? PWR Bino, welcome to the stream. We're watching England Ireland. 10 points to England, 5 points to Ireland, 41 minutes and 10 seconds gone in the second half. It's been a hell of a match so far. And here we are. We've got the two cats. We've got people coming in and out of the stream. We're talking all things sports today. It's Saturday evening. Let us know where you are, what you're all about. If you're watching the game, if not, make sure you like and subscribe, all of this stuff. And here come England. Quick ball in the right inside. Oh, it's a forward pass, is it? It did look a little bit forward. Yep, scrum. Scrum to Ireland. Deep inside their own half. Is that guy called Genge? I don't know how you pronounce that name. Genge? Genge? Jonge? I don't know. No idea. Never heard that name before in my life. Was this forward? He's like, oh, I don't think so. Oh, no, don't think so. So scrum down, Ireland ball, very close to their 5 meter line. Actually, no, I tell a lie, closer to their 22, to be honest. And crouch, bind, set. They still collapse. And it's a penalty to Ireland from the collapsed scrum. There's a player on the Ireland team who looks exactly like JD McDonough, who plays for a wrestler in the WWE. JD McDonough has a spitting image in the Ireland team. I'm an England fan, my friend. I'm watching this hoping that England win. Obviously, if it's a fantastic game and Ireland win it outright, fair play to them. But we're supporting England here. Hence the London Wasps and the slight nod to Ireland with the Magna sponsorship. This is a sign of my age. I bought this top many years ago, probably about 15 years ago. And when I bought it, I just had I wasn't a big club rugby fan. I was more of like an England international fan. And I just wanted to support one of the London teams because that's where my family's from. I bought this top. I remember Wasps had a few financial troubles. They lost their stadium. They moved to Coventry. There was a whole thing. And then recently, I looked them up. Oh, God. What's happening here? And they don't exist anymore. This team does not exist anymore. They got disbanded. They went bankrupt. So crazy. That's a sign of age. I've literally got the top of a team that doesn't exist anymore. If you want Ireland to win, man, fair play, fair play. You might well win. You might well win. England got the ball, picked it up inside the. Oh no! Yeah, so he picks it up in the end zone, and it doesn't go out. And then Ireland take the ball and drive, and it looks like they've scored a try, but it wasn't given as a try. It's been given as a scrum. So I'm a little bit confused what's happened there. Yeah, so I'm supporting England with a top of a team that no longer exists, which is I don't know. I think there's a little bit of irony or perhaps jeopardy, drama, whatever you want to call it. Um, I don't know what's happened there. Like, how's that happened? What has just happened? Was that given as why is this a scrum and not a try to Ireland? I don't understand. Oh, it's just going down every single time. The scrum. It's crazy. Lead 7-0 against who? What is with these scores today, man? Absolute chaos today. Absolute chaos. We've had upsets. We've had Ipswich losing at home to Southampton, Everton winning 4-0. David Moyes part 2. Nottingham Forest 7, Brighton 0. Fulham winning away at Newcastle, going from 1-0 down to win 2-1. And Wolves beating Villa away as well. Bayern almost throwing away a 4-0 lead against Holstein Kiel, holding on for the skin of their teeth right at the end. Stuttgart losing to at home to Borussia Mönchengladbach. That's also a massive upset. And 6-0 Hearts beating Dundee. 7-0 you're saying Leeds. What an absolute barnstorm of a day, sports wise, guys. This is this is it. This is it. This is crazy. Yeah, I wonder if Rashford can play well for Villa. You know, they're down a John Duran, who's gone to earn 1 million a week in Saudi. Looks like it's going to be a another scrum at least, or maybe a penalty to Ireland. But they're knocking on the door, trying to get 5 points here. It's gone out to the backs. They've got loads of space here. Can the England? There is the winger though. The winger's blocking it. They've done really well. I'm a Chelsea fan, my friend. I do a stream on here for most of the Chelsea matches. Um, Soft spot for Aberdeen, just from having lived there for some time. Um, and those are the main teams, to be honest, football wise. If you liked watching the Euros and you haven't yet, go and check out the Euro 2024 playlist on this channel because it was in Germany where I actually live, and I went down to the fan zone and I interviewed people and watched the games and reacted and just had such a good time across that whole 6 weeks, all the way through to the final. So go and check that out if you haven't already. It's really, really good fun. That was so much fun, man. Just every day going down, drinking beer, talking to people, having a good time. Just all the different fans from all over the world congregating and just absolutely, it was awesome. You support Liverpool, fair play, man. One of my best mates is a proper Scouser, and I think you guys are going to absolutely run away with the league this year. Ooh, there's a bit of argy bargy in the game, a little bit of fisticuffs. Leo, who's in the stream, is a Man U fan, so we've got Chelsea, Man U, and Liverpool represented so far today in the stream. And just frozen here a little bit with the the feed, but we will get it back. We will get it back. It's been stable until now. My leg is going dead from carrying these kitty weights, but the things we do for our feline friends. Here we go. Throw in to Ireland, 5 meters. The number 2 for Ireland tries to break through. He can't. They're so close now. Desperately close. Can England defend? I feel like they're going to go blindside here. Have England won the ball back in the ruck? I think they have. England have won the ball back. That is such good defending. And it's a scrum to England. That's about as good as it gets if you're a forward. I said it in the first half. You're defending at your try line and you win the ball back legally in the ruck and win a scrum or kick it or whatever. There's nothing more satisfying than that. I think the Ireland player must have dropped it or they lost possession anyway, somehow. Yep, scrum to England. Wow. It's been a really, really enjoyable game. I'm going to tune into this series, man. It's been a minute since I really properly tuned into the rugby, but this has been an amazing advert for it. Like, what have I been missing? You know, what have I been missing? It's 10-5 at the moment. Ireland 5, England 10. 5 minutes into the second half. And it's a scrum to England on their try line, basically. So they've won the scrum, they've got the ball out to the backs, and now they just need to reset and kick it up, I'd say. Been super impressed with the England forward line in their rucking. And the number 10, England's number 10 is unbelievable. So what's happened here? Oof. Heavy counter tackle, I guess you'd say, just bashed into the number 10 there. He looks quite familiar. It's funny, all the players that I think look familiar are either coaching or they're the sons of the players who I knew, which is mad. Absolutely mad. Oh God, here come Ireland. That chip through's luckily bounced very kindly, and it's gone out for a throw in off the kick. Not a great kick, to be honest. Ireland have the ball from a throw um, in the England half. Great tackle. Lawrence, number 13. Here come Ireland. 50 minutes gone, 30 seconds. Phase after phase after phase right now. My bald-headed, bearded brother, the scrum half for Ireland, recycling quick ball every time. Here they come again. Itoje has been a beast, the England captain, second row, number 4. He's always there at the ruck. He's always there at the ruck, and he's really good at timing the run when the scrum half picks up the ball. He's never offside. He's been brilliant. Here's the Ireland winger. Can he break through? He can. Oh, I think he might have scored. I think he might have scored. It's been given. Ireland score. Right in the corner. It's 10-10 as it stands. And if they convert, then it's 12-10 to Ireland. They'll be leading for the first time. Bundi Aki, 61st cap, 18th try. Can't say they don't deserve it, to be honest. He rides one tackle, rides a second, and then manages to squeeze it in right in the corner. That's just good play, man. That's just good play. Oh, he's done so well. Rolls out of his hand and just beautifully touches it down. That's a brilliant try. Can he convert? Second conversion missed for him. So it's 10-10, even game. Ireland yet to lead in this game, interestingly. Funnily enough, they probably deserve to lead, but it's very even. 10-10, 52 minutes, 17 seconds, 18, 19, 20, 21, just in case you're watching along. It's an even game. Anything can happen here, guys. Absolute classic of the match so far. Here we go. We've got to keep an eye on the football scores as well. We had Wolves leading against Aston Villa, which is a huge upset. Huge upset. Still leading. Oh, sloppy there from England. Just throwing the ball out sloppily. Trying to keep it alive, but just giving it away. What's happened here then? Rest given a penalty. Penalty to Ireland for what? Pushing. Foul play. Yeah. The England number 10 kicks it through, and I think it's the England centre who prevents the Ireland player from getting to the ball, pushes him from behind off the ball. You can't do that. Sloppy, silly foul to give away. Prendergast with a very good kick. So it's Ireland ball roughly on the 10 of the England half. Line out. 16 lineouts won for Ireland, 7 lineouts won for England, only one lost by England. It's been really good forward play from both teams in this game. Just as I say that, curse of the commentator, Ireland fluff their first lineout, and it's a penalty again to them. What's happened there? I can't see that. I missed that one. I don't. The other one was definitely pushing. I don't know what that was all about. I don't know what that is as a penalty. If it's from Itoji, he's barely touched him, man. That's a crazy call. I have no idea what that's for. And so Ireland have a chance here. It's very far out. It's a 50, easily 50-meter kick. Kicks it right down the middle, and it's a beautiful, beautiful penalty taken. 3 points. Ireland do take the lead. It's Ireland 13, England 10. 55 minutes and 21 seconds gone on the clock. What a game of rugby this has been, honestly. But come on, England, we can do this. We can do this. I believe. A rare victory in Dublin could happen. The England sub comes on, Dan, with the cleanest, crispest white top you've ever seen in comparison to all of the other players who are now covered in mud. Hopefully, the England badge will not be covered in mud. But you never know. Ireland are strong, man. Ireland are strong. They always find a way. The O'Driscoll days are back, perhaps. So Ireland keep the ball from the kickoff. Back to the fullback who kicks it up into the air. It's bounced, anyone's ball, and Ireland have won it back. England are definitely losing a lot of these 50-50s now. The tide's kind of turning in this game. Ireland get it out to the wing on the left-hand side here, where they've had success already in this game. Kick those straight out, so it's a throw into England, somewhere between the 22 and the 10. Yeah, I think the first half was the momentum and the sort of vibe of the game was on the England side. Second half, it's definitely been more on the Ireland side. Just those 50-50 battles, giving away penalties, not quite not quite the attacking threat that they had in the first half. It's a brilliant take there from 13, to be fair. And it's 56 minutes, 18 seconds gone. Ringrose, number 13, getting some medical attention. And yeah, gives us a chance to look up the other scores as well. It's 0-0 still. Union versus Leipzig, the East German derby. And 1-0 Wolves Aston Villa. That is really good. That is really, really good. Farrell watching. Who's he supporting then? Because he doesn't manage Ireland anymore, if I'm not mistaken. So since he doesn't manage them anymore, does he support them still, or is he an England fan now? Because he played for England, but he managed Ireland, and his son played for England while he was managing Ireland. I remember those days. That was crazy. Imagine you're playing for your national team, and your dad is the coach of the other team. That's crazy. That's crazy that that was the case for so long. Oh, it's a sloppy one from Ireland. A rare sloppy one from Ireland. They've given away a silly drop ball, but we're going back to a penalty against Ireland for England. High tackle. He's gone round his neck. Let's just say that was not a high tackle when I used to play rugby, but nowadays I think it is. I think it is very much a high tackle. So England with a chance to kick the ball forward, and it's a throw in to England on the 22 in the Ireland half. Big chance here. Big chance here. Need to get some kind of points. Definitely need to get some kind of points here. Try scorer for Ireland has come off the pitch. England keep the line out. Quick ball to the backs. They're trying to create something quickly. And ruck is formed. England get the ball back. Oh, and he's almost given it away, but he's held on to it just. Can't be doing these silly little mistakes. Can't be doing it. Ireland players in the way here. He's managed to roll away. England trying to recycle. Up and under. Number 10 with the up and under, Smith. He's managed to knock it back, but it's Ireland ball. It's Ireland ball in the ruck. Like I said, first half it was all England in the ruck. Now it seems to be all Ireland. Oh, scrum, Ireland. Got an injury maybe. 58 minutes, 19 seconds gone. Andy Farrell is the coach of the Lions. Okay, so he's gone from Ireland to the Lions. That's cool. I guess they're due a tour then. When are they going to tour? Lions tour. Lions tour. Australia 2025. Wowzers. It's this year. Cool. June and July and August, man. We've got Lions versus Argentina, Western Force versus the Lions, Queensland Reds versus the Lions, New South Wales Waratahs versus the Lions, ACT Brumbies versus the Lions, Invitational Australia and New Zealand. The first proper match is Wallabies Lions, 19th of July. Gotta note that one down. That's for sure. Man, I've been missing a trick not keeping up with the rugby, man. This has been absolutely awesome, this game. I'm proper buzzing over rugby again for the first time in years. Really cool. Ruggers. Rugby. Scrum. Here we go. What did I say? 17th, 19th of July. Gonna go in the calendar, get this down. If not, I'll forget. 19th of July is a Saturday. Is there a time? No. 19th of July. Let's just. Ooh, it's in Australia, so it's probably crazy hours. But anyway, uh, England Lions, well, British Irish Lions versus Wallabies. Next one is Melbourne pre-test versus the Lions. 26th of July is the next one. Lions. Writing it down, guys. Then 2nd of August is the next one. Cool. Nice one. That's very exciting. I wonder if Lions can get a victory in that tour. That would be cool. So Andy Farrell has left Ireland to coach the Lions. It's a very prestigious job, that is. Can he lead England to a victory? England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Forgive me, I beg your pardon. To a victory in Australia. Wow, terrible loss of ball there from England. Just really sloppy the second half. Unforced errors. Really not good. Not good. It's been a real game of two halves, this one. To use a bit of an overused idiom, it is a game of two halves. Poor Curry's been absolutely smashed. That's why he's lost the ball. $60, 30 seconds gone. Looks like there is a break. The Ireland player who looks exactly like JD McDonough from WWE is on the screen. Here come Ireland. Oh, knock on by Ireland. That's a rare one. Ireland with a mistake. So it's a scrum. It's Ryan, number 4, who looks like a massive version of JD McDonough. For the wrestling fans out there. Sloppy from Ireland. Ireland. Okay, Ireland handling errors 5, England 8. There you go. 8 handling errors. That's not good, man. 61 minutes, 14 seconds gone, if you're tuning in. Uh-oh, isolated number 10. He's managed to delay it just enough for the forwards to get back. England have the ball from a ruck at the halfway line. Don't give away any silly penalties, man. Come on. Let's just play simple rugby from here. It's an up and under. Oh, he's taken him in the air. That's so sloppy, man. Why are you doing that? That's crazy. You can't do that. You haven't been able to do that for 40 years. He's in the air. You've got to let him land. That's just mad. That could be a yellow card. That's just absolutely mad from the number 20 for England. What a terrible decision that is. And it's a penalty. 18 minutes gone. Time's ticking away here, man. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. 62 minutes, 55 seconds on the clock. Only 80 minutes in rugby, remember. It's not a 90-minute game. It's only an 80-minute game. Still 1-0. Wolves at home to Villa. 1-0, half-time. Ireland get the ball from their throw-in. They're on the halfway line. Trying to recycle possession, build up the phases here. Oh, he's broken through. This is going to be a try. This is going to be a try. It's a try. It's a try for Ireland. England have been architects of their own downfall in this game. They had it. They had it in their grasp. They were in the lead for 40 minutes. They were equal for another 15, and it's been these silly decisions. Bad little penalties, unforced errors. How are you going to tackle someone when he's catching the ball in the air? You know you can't do that. And it's straight from that play. They just overload, quick overload on the blind side, and Ireland are just through, and it's a really brilliant try. 18-10. He's probably going to convert this. Remember, Ireland missed 2 conversions, so they'd already be 22-10 had they scored them. So they scored this one. It's 20-10. It's a 2-score game, as we say in the NFL. England needing 2 different scores. That Ireland winger is annoyingly good. The guy with the sort of shaved head, top knot style. Lowe, his name is. He's very good. Will be a red card. Yeah, should have been probably at least a yellow card. Ireland are going to win this game, man. I can't see England winning this. Been way too sloppy in the second half. What an absolutely excellent kick that was. And a really good return. So Ireland have the ball in their half. They kick again. We need something from the number 10 here, something special. He's kind of given possession straight back. Ireland with a cross-field attempt. They can just play for position now. So it's a line out. Is he going to take it quickly? No. Line out to Ireland just inside their half. Woo. 3-1 in terms of tries, and then 20-10 on the board. It's just it's no good, man. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Leo's asking, will I do Super Bowl? Potentially. I'm working that day, and obviously it's at like what time is it? 12:30 a.m. it kicks off. So it won't be done till about 3 or 4, and I have a long day. So I might do the cheeky not watch anything and just stream watching the highlights, but we'll see. That's an up in the air one. Not sure about that one. So 13 minutes to go here. Really, really wish England can score just to make the last 10 minutes interesting. Need at least 3 points just to bring it down to one score. It's easy ball here for Ireland at the halfway line. Big tackle from England, but they've kept hold of it, and now it's awkward ball for England. He needs to get it down here. He's been dragged out excellently. So the England player caught it in his own 22. He needed to touch it down. They held him up and just dragged him out. So I think that means it's a throw-in to Ireland on the England 3 instead of a drop kick from the 22. So just everything's going Ireland's way now. They've completely taken this game by the scruff of the neck. It's more Magners than Wasps. Let's be real. And here come Ireland with a line out right on the England 5. It's a mole. It's a mole. It's broken. We need numbers now. Get back, get back, get back. Need to defend for our lives here. Cannot afford to let Ireland score again. It's probably already too late, but another score for Ireland and it's just absolutely game over. And they're just going through the phases here. Penalty to England, though. That's very good rucking. Very good rucking. Glimmer of hope there. Not releasing the referee's decision. An excellent rucking there from England. Had to make something happen. So this ball has to go out. And it's a line out to England in the England 10. That's about as good as it gets from, I think it's Curry, the veteran, rucking there just in front of the try line. On his feet, trying to get the ball back, and the Ireland player doesn't release it. Excellent play. Excellent play. Come on. Here we go. England keep the ball from the line out. It's a maul. Now it's a ruck. And we're going to see at least a few phases of England play here. 10 minutes to go. Desperately needing... Oh, what is that? Player's just kicked it up into the air above his own head. This is what I'm saying. It's been this game has been a story of Ireland playing very well, England playing well, but just England with these sloppy decisions, sloppy penalties. Really not good here. Oh, now that was in the air. Really bad. Really bad decisions. Number 10, Marcus Smith, trying to rally the troops here. He's saying, come on, guys, we've got 10 minutes. Let's absolutely do this. Come on. It would be daylight robbery if England were to make something happen in this game, but you've seen stranger things happen in the Six Nations. Here come Ireland. England ball. Just inside the England half. Strong ruck in here from Ireland. England recycle it though. Can they get a break here? Don't get isolated. Forwards need to get in there. Good. Here's the captain, Itoji. And he's absolutely dumped. Dumped by the Ireland players. Kicked forward now by England. Can we catch it? Nope. It's a good tackle though. We need some of that heroic rucking now. Now is the time. 8 minutes to go, and Ireland are breaking through. It's probably going to be another score for Ireland at this rate. It's not looking like England are going to get anything out of this. It's the winger again. This guy Lowe is so frustratingly good inside to Ireland, and he scored. Ireland score again. Game over. 25 points on the board. Two more to come from the conversion. You can't say they don't deserve it. They've been absolutely excellent in the second half. I'd say borderline shocking level of decision making and mistakes from England have cost majorly. Ooh, that could be forward though. That could be forward. They're going to check that for sure. If it's not, it's still a fantastic try. That guy Lowe on the wing is so good, so fast and powerful. It's like what on earth? He's like the Irish Jonah Lomu. Is that a forward pass? No, it's not. So probably if he hits this, it's going to be 27-10. And he does. So it's 27-10 with 7 minutes to go. It's a three-score game. England have lost this. It's now about not conceding that bonus point and saving some face here because it's been awful. The decision making's been awful in this second half. Cannot be doing that and expecting to win. And it's just so frustrating because England had that perfect basis to do something in this game. We're leading for a long time in the game, and then it was equal. So it's very, very disappointing from an England fan perspective. Great game of rugby for a neutral. Just more little mistakes here, left, right, and centre. Almost knock-ons, dropping the ball, sloppy in possession. And again, lost the ball. Ireland knocked it on as well. That's it, man. That sums up the game. Really bad. Really bad in terms of knock-ons, penalties, silly man. Not good. Wolves 1, Villa 0. Is that still the case? Half time still? Yep. Union Leipzig 0-0. That is that's an upset on the cards. Cannot believe this. Crazy. When it was 10-5 for so long, I had some real hope that England could win something in this game. Or at least pull them closer, you know? Not good. But anyway, it's been really, really enjoyable to watch some rugby. And I will be tuning in for other games inside the Six Nations here. So definitely stay tuned and get involved with that. Good to be back. Good to be back. Watching a bit of egg chasing. Always fun. Here come England, trying to get a consolation point on the board here. Here we go. It's a chance. He's inside and he's going to score a try here. So it's 17 if we get the conversion. Consolation try. Again, can't say that England don't deserve it. His parents are hugging each other, they're happy. It's all too little, too late, to be honest. Tom Curry, that's who it is. Tom Curry, 57 caps. Fifth try for him. He's been brilliant today. Really good play. Where was this in the second half? Quick, intricate play, good decision making, no penalties. And the conversion is for the first time I've ever seen this guy, Smith, miss a conversion. So it was already too late anyway, but that absolutely seals it. It's a 12-point game with 3 minutes to go. So good to see England score a try in the second half, but it's just been absolutely mental. Bonus point, I think, at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, for Ireland. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. England have shot themselves in the foot in this game, and Ireland have been brilliant, to be fair. Absolutely brilliant. Crazy. Crazy that England were leading for so long, and it's ended up being a 12-point game the other way. Seems perfectly fair on the balance of play. Bino is back, not to be cocky or anything, but I think Ireland won. I think they might have, my friend. I think they might have. There's going to be a lot of Guinness getting drunk tonight. And fair play, they deserve it. Ireland absolutely, absolutely deserve it. And England should be really working on the penalties and the decision making for the rest of the tournament because, look, it's happened again. About to concede another try just from silly mistakes. Silly mistakes in possession, giving the ball away. The consolation at this point would be to keep it at 12 points. Really not good. He's pushed him out there. 1.5 minutes to go. Ireland with the ball for a throw in. Actually, it's England's ball. My bad. Lost the stream. Here we go. Let's see this game home. It's been real. It's been fun, man. We're going to do this for the rest of the Six Nations. So exciting at the beginning when England were winning and it was all buzzing. So we're going to watch the rest. Hopefully, England can do something against some of the other teams in this tournament. I think Ireland might win this if they play like this against all the other teams. France, maybe. Scotland? Who knows? If England play like this against Scotland, no chance. Nay chance. England ball. This will be the last phase of the game. It's actually a really nice kick forward. Penalty to England. We're into the past 80-minute time here, so they can't kick it out. Got to take the chance to tap and go, I guess. Oh no, you can. Is that a new rule? That when you've got a penalty and it's over 80 minutes, you can kick it for touch and take a throw? I don't think used to be able to do that. Anyway, so it's an England throw on the 22. Another try would be good. Would be good to get another try and a conversion and make this just a 5 point loss. That's good for the points for the tournament. But again, another sloppy throw. Luckily, it's landed very kindly, and England have kept the ball. But just trying desperately hard to make awful mistakes somehow in this game. That's been the England way in this game. He's breaking through. He's going to score again. Look how close this game was in the end. It's another try for England. What a disaster, man. What a shame. Honestly, what a shame. One or two fewer mistakes, and this could have been so different. What a shame. What a shame. Too little, too late. Two tries right at the end for England. And it's just not good enough, unfortunately. So it's going to be 27, and he's probably going to score this. So 27, yep, he scored it. 27, 22, final score. It's a lot more respectable with those two tries at the end, but can't help but feel like it's an opportunity missed. 5 points in the end. Just one of those silly, silly passages of play that led to Ireland try less, and this would have been a potential win here for England in Ireland. But as it stands, it's an Ireland win. They've absolutely deserved it. England, decent in the first half, shot themselves in the foot in the second, and Ireland were just consistent throughout. A little bit sloppy at the end, giving away these tries. That guy Lowe was my man of the match, not the scrum half for Ireland, the winger. He's unbelievable. And really good to be back watching rugby. We're going to do more in this series. So thanks very much for everyone who's tuned in. If you haven't yet, get involved with the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you around, guys.